Welcome to this short webinar on California's physical therapy continuing education requirements. My name is Zachary Edgar, and my company is called Therapy Comply. Therapy Comply is a membership-based compliance firm dedicated to assisting physical, occupational, and speech therapy practices and facilities. Members can access a wide selection of guides, sample policies, and forms on Medicare, Medicaid, HIPAA, TRICARE, and state laws and regulations that apply to therapy practices. Members can also email me at any time with any compliance or billing questions or schedule a phone call. Please visit the website at therapycomply.com for more information. This presentation is for informational purposes only. None of the material is intended as legal advice. Statutes and regulations are all subject to change. Please follow the link in the description to see our complete version of the California Physical Therapy CE requirements. PTs and PTAs licensed in California must earn 30 hours of continuing competency every 2 years. For first-time license renewals, if the renewal is submitted prior to the expiration of the original license, 15 continuing competency hours are required. Hour is the unit of measurement for continuing competency and for courses, and it means at least 50 minutes of instruction. Continuing education units, or CEUs, under the continuing education requirements of the APTA and CPTA, 1 CEU equals 10 hours. For each renewal cycle, a licensee's continuing competency hours must include the following: 2 hours in ethics, laws, and regulations, or in some combination of both, and 4 hours in life support for healthcare professionals. Such as training should be comparable to or more advanced than the American Heart Association's Basic Life Support Healthcare Provider course. Continuing education courses, including home and self-study courses approved through an agency recognized by the board. On the board website, you can find a list of the recognized continuing competency approving agencies. So these are the activities, the hours earned for time spent, and the maximum if applicable. The first one is continuing education courses, including home and self-study courses approved through an agency recognized by the board. It's 1 CE for at least 50 minutes of instruction with no limit. College coursework from an accredited institution, 1 CE for at least 50 minutes of instruction with no limit. Publishing a peer-reviewed journal article, case study, or book chapter, 5 hours per article, study, or chapter, with 16 hours maximum per renewal cycle. Developing or presenting an approved college or continuing education course, 4 hours for each course with a maximum of 16. Participating as a subject matter expert in the examination process for the board, FSBOT, or ABPTS, 6 hours per experience with a maximum of 16 hours. Serving on a board-appointed task force, 6 hours per experience with a maximum of 16 hours. Performing in a role as a clinical instructor where the student's clinical experience is full-time and lasts at least 4 weeks. The clinical instructor must be credentialed by the APTA or a substantially similar conference sponsor, 1 hour per week, the maximum of 12 hours. Attending a conference relating to the practice of physical therapy where the proof of attendance is provided by the conference sponsor, 2 hours per conference, 8 hours maximum. Attending a conference offered by the PBT, APTA, or a component thereof, 4 hours per conference with a maximum of 8 hours. Attending a board meeting, 2 hours per meeting with a maximum of 8 hours. Completing the FSBPT practice review tool, 6 hours per experience, maximum 6 hours. Successfully passing one of the American Board of Physical Therapy Specialties certified specialists, 6 hours per examination, the maximum of 6 hours. Completing training as an expert consultant for the board, 6 hours per training, maximum 2 hours, and successfully passing the board's California law examination in 2 hours per examination with a maximum of 2 hours. California's rules do not specify courses that are not allowed, but stick to courses that have been approved by a board-approved sponsor. Each licensee shall keep and maintain records showing that each course or activity for which credit is claimed has been completed. Those records shall reflect the title of the course or activity, the date taken or completed, and the record of participation. Each licensee shall retain such documentation for a period of 5 years after the course or activity concludes. Thank you for watching. Please visit the website for a lot more information and consider joining today.